part of the we are looking for it.
Maybe somebody else took the hand, right?
Someone else. Some, when they come here, they make claims that until we have all the parts of the body, Ghana will not move.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
That's what they say.
But I think it's fascinating with the head, though. For somebody to actually think about it and to take it and to hold it and to store it, because she knew people would destroy it.
Yes. Because when they realized that, when they found out that you are having kind of it around, so Muhammad Ali stood in front of that statue when it was there and took a picture. Sitting in there, that Nkrumah was, trying to like he stood on this very ground and he made a speech that independence of Ghana is meaningless if it's not linked to the total liberation of Africa. That was the first threat. The second threat was when foreign aid was restricted by the American government. Nkrumah had to look elsewhere for foreign aid after the Cold War. So that got him closer to communist countries like the then Soviet Union, Cuba, and China. But politically, Nkrumah was a socialist. So they branded him to be a communist or a person influenced by communist ideas. They had to pay for. At that time, there was a grudge between the Americans, the capitalist nations, and the communist nations. That's why they paid the army generals. Are you okay? Any question? Any question? Okay.
Good morning. I thought if you had to sing. Actually, we are on a tour. You need tour guide now. I am introducing people to professional tour guiding at Nkrumah Museum. There are certain places where you go and you guide yourself. There are certain places where you don't guide yourself. Mabaha many times, but even I don't guide myself because the history needs to be taught accurately.
Okay. So please can we all face?
Right.
Can we all face this?
We all have to face the monument.
Yes.
Right, turn around,
So
guys, face that way.
It's a mausoleum. Better sir, it's a monument. It's a mausoleum. A mausoleum is a place of burial. The reason why we have not been there because of the experience. We will go back when we are done. So this was designed by a Ghanaian architect known as John Arthur, but it was constructed by the Chinese. It was made of marble stones from Italy. The shape of it is a trunk of a tree, or a tree that has been truncated, and it shows or symbolizes unfinished work of a tangible of one. The picture you saw in there, or the picture that I showed,
Yeah.
that depicts this.
So this is the symbolic representation of the unfinished work. It's heartbreaking, actually.
Yeah.
That's rather sad. That's very sad. Very sad.
The shape of it, the slanted edge.
Yeah?
The slant edge. It's a sword being turned upside down. When you have sword, it's for war. And when you turn it upside down, it's standing for surrender and peace. So Dr. Kwame Nkrumah is a man of peace. The star, as I said, stands for hope, and the water symbolizes life. So this was the very ground in Kuma State to declare independence for Ghana. As I said, this used to be the old polo ground where the British used to play their polo game. They don't allow blacks here. So that is also the bronze statue of the Tukwami Nkrumah. It was done to honor him. He says we face neither east or west. Move forward. Facing the north. Yes. So we have this mango tree. Hello. This mango tree. This mango tree was planted in the year 1991 by the late and former president of South Africa. Who knows the name? South Africa. The late and the former president of South Africa. Who knows the name? Nelson Mandela. So he planted this mango tree. Let's go to the mango tree. Then we'll finish at the car.
Enjoy. You hardly hear now, but I'm sorry. It's a professional tour guide with us. I'm trying to help you to hear. I'm trying to get us. Oh, okay. My volume was actually on the barest minimum. Let's see if it gets any better. If it's not better, let me know.
Alright. So welcome to the mausoleum. This is the last and the final burial place of the Tukwami. So how many times was the Tukwami buried? Yes. One? Twice. No. Thrice. The first one was in Guinea. The second one was at Mfrofo. Then third is here. This is the final burial place. We have the body in there. Body was transferred into a wooden casket. We have another tomb there. We have another tomb over there. Another graveyard. We have another graveyard. Have you all seen it? That graveyard is for Fatia. Who is Fatia? His wife. Yeah. So that is the wife of the Tukwami Nkrumah. So his body was flown. The body was flown from Egypt to this place upon her own request. When she was about to die, she made a wish. Now anytime she died, they should bury her beside the husband.
Wow.
That's why his body was flown from that place to Ghana in the year 2007. Ayo. She was 75 years when she died. Nkrumah was 63 when he died. Any questions? No questions? Oh, okay. Then we march to the crowd. What do you think?
May try say or kasa ya men kasa faso. Yen na pa me kuma misle. But I am trying to explain whilst we go along the reasons why you cheer for professional tour guide. Boys, stay with him because he's explaining. We can do photography when we finish, okay? Opa baby, especially baby historically yeah, well, Kwame Nkrumah Museum, Kwame Nkrumah Museum Park one, my name we are guiding a small cozy tour. Any afa obi a we free her na onim history na or church
They are known as the hornbills, and they represent our culture, the sweet Ghanaian culture.
What's the name of the horns? The local name?
Well, I don't know. And some call it Intakrao.
This is the Atentebeng, isn't it? Atentebeng.
Well, so that is, no, it shows the southern culture of Ghana. whenever there is any national ceremony, or whenever, whenever a chief, any arrival of the chief, or any dignity, they blow this on to announce their presence. Another is whenever a prominent figure in our Ghanaian society dies, they blow this on to announce the death of that person. Symbolically, they are blowing this on to announce the death of Mr. Kwame Nkrumah to the world. Are you okay? We have another statue over there, the one playing the drum. Have you all seen it? On my left. That also shows the culture of the southern people of Ghana. Ghana is divided into two sections. You have the southern, you have the northern. So the one playing the drum, whenever there is any national ceremony or nearby, you see them playing this drum. It's a form of communication. So that shows the culture of the southern people of Ghana. We have another statue on my right. That also, the one wearing the smock, and is playing traditional or the mini guitar. That is also the culture of the northern people of Ghana. Are you okay? Whenever there is any derba or any national ceremony, you see them playing this guitar to display their talent. Any questions? No questions? Then we march to the car.
The one at the conference center. Well, I've sent somebody to come hassle for a place, in fact. Where, can you get a booth?
So this car was also brought in 2009.
A friend of yours is in charge. Okay.
By Pumet School.
I will have a look. I sent a boy there this morning to go see the Chamber of Commerce because I registered with them. So I wanted to see, maybe, let me double check and see if it's got a stand or not. Can I ring you back in about half an hour? Okay. Thank you so much for that. Anytime you hear anything, please ring me. Okay? I am very grateful. Thank you. Bye. You will have questions to answer. Are you paying attention?
Like you were made that Nkrumah was a kind of a dictatorial, but it isn't. So yeah, so if there is no question, then we are having the last destination to go. That is the gift shop.
Okay.
Where we have the books that the Kwame Nkrumah wrote, and some African products, and the t-shirts. So please, let me leave.
So that's the car.
We're going to the gift shop. I think it would be nice to take some gifts. Something small, just to remember. Yeah? No, you get to bring yours. Mine are there. I've got some stuff in there. Oh, Naba. Nana, we are at the museum, Kwame Nkrumah Museum in Accra. People call it the Kwame Nkrumah Park. For those of you who don't realize, this is actually where the Declaration of Independence was actually made, right? Tell them what you've learned this morning.
So what we've learned this morning is that Dr. Kwame was buried 3 times in 3 different places.
Yeah?
And this was the last place that he was buried.
Yeah?
In a wooden casket. And then on on the other side of his coffin is where his wife was buried at the age of 70. At the age of 75. Dr. Kwame died at the age of 63. When he got ill and was flown to Romania to have medication. But sadly, a year later, he died.
You remember what killed him?
No.
It was a cancer, prostate
Oh.
cancer.
What?
For me, this is the most exciting thing as a Ghanaian, to see schools beginning to bring kids to the museum. Ghanaian children learning
it's good.
Ghanaian culture.
Yeah.
It's very important.
They're learning about like their history and behind their culture and like how life was when they weren't alive.
Yeah.
But it's still like their culture, their country.
It's our culture, our country. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Auntie, there's another school.
I know, it's exciting. I'm so happy to see them. So happy to see them.
So now we are going to the gift shop to see
To get ourselves gifts and souvenirs. Right, double up a bit so we don't get divided into two groups.
Imagine if the two schools here to be here.
I would love to have more people here.
It's on Facebook.
It is on Facebook.
Mommy might be watching.
Mommy did watch for a while. I don't know if she's still on, but she was on at the start.
Mommy's always on Facebook, especially in the night.
Is she? Well, I'm guilty too. I am guilty too. And this is the excitement of the place for me. They've got peacocks.
That's a peacock.
It is a
Which
peacock.
is humongous and has an extremely long tail.
I would want it to show it off, but it's not playing, is it?
Yeah.
It's not interested today. I know. Come on, peacock. No.
Going on a trip.
We are going on a trip.
Yes, and now we are going to the gift shop.
We go to the gift shop. You know what we do next? We're going to go have some drumming lessons. Ooh. You know how to play drums?
South African people a bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Alright, that should be fun then.
I mean, like, this is my dad's the best day.
It already is the best day.
Stay put, don't go anywhere.
That's a stay put, don't go anywhere. And Anna, good morning everybody. We are here on a tour, but I'm trying to explain to people the difference between going to a place and actually learning whilst you are at the place. There is a bit of history behind these places. You can come take pictures. When you do that, it's a waste of time. If you have somebody professional, somebody who does know the stuff, explain to the kids, it is a little bit more impactful. It is a little bit more meaningful. Christina, good morning. Right now, it's a sales point more than anything else. But overcasting weather, yeah, it's beautiful. It's not stupidly hot. It is comfortable. Perfect, perfect in fact. I am going to pause, and you know what is exciting? Look. Right here in the museum, at the top, you will find some of the products of yours truly. They are here. So when you know people coming here, tell them that they've got my items stocked, and you can buy some at the gift shop. You know why you come to places like this and you buy the gifts? I know you can find these things in town, but that's not the point. Every item you buy in a place like this is a direct investment to the maintenance of the place. Remember that. So people would say to me, oh, I can get it in Mokola. Of course you can. And if you could get the history in Mokola, you would have gone to Mokola. You couldn't get the history in Mokola. You came here for it. And so you contribute to what they do here a little bit with the purchases you make. Yes, you can find it in Mokola, but there's a reason behind certain purchases you make. These items are here. They are revenue generating. They commemorate things for you, but you choose them strategically because you want to invest in a place. So when you are around, even if you've not come to visit, pop into gift shops of that nature and purchase a few things. Everything we do is a direct investment. Don't forget that. So yeah.
You also want one?
We do have the usual suspects. We have the smocks, which I love. It's incredible. You have the African theme art. You have the hat. Which one? You know, that is actually my product, the blue one. Well, the marks on the top are my products, the colored ones. And I am very delighted to see them. To contribute. I brought my items because I want my items to make an impact too. We are at the Nkrumah Mausoleum, my dear. We have finished a short tour.
At the gift shop.
We are at the gift shop.
This is a brace.
Yeah.
This is so nice. Red.
No, this is feminine, darling. That's for girls. Go see the boys and let the boys help you choose, okay? Choose something masculine, something for boys. Who is that? That's wooden art. You saw those at Entaben blowers, the ones in the fountain. This is a little monument for them. But choose something you will wear. Find a bracelet, find a necklace.
This is fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The fans are fun.
I've got
Yeah?
these out.
You've got these already?
Yeah, I've got 3.
Oh, there we go. We'll find something else. Well, if you've got 3, don't get the same thing. Get something else. Get something new. But I'm trying to explain to people why we come to places like this and why you get a guided tour. You get a guided tour because you want a person who is professional and knowledgeable to tell you the story accurately. When you finish the tour, you also buy souvenirs from places like this because it's a very, very direct way of funding the place. You want 2 papa? No problem. I will send you 2 papa. Why? I will get 2 papa for you. No problem. But look at the Kwekwanasi stories. Anansi and the food pot. I remember the story very well. It's now actually being done in a format you can give to anybody. I like to see stuff like that. When you come to places like that, look at the souvenirs. I'm sure if you look closely enough, you will find something.
I like this fan.
You like the fan?
Yeah, the fan.
Wait, you've already claimed the bag.
For next year.
You do?
No.
Okay, that's a conversation that needs to be had. But at the moment, we're having the souvenir conversation, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Choose
this one.
something. You like that one? Let's see. I think it looks funky. It looks very funky.
But I want to get like a proper souvenir as well.
I don't know, I think that is a proper souvenir too.
There's all of this.
Really? But that big bag is it's about twice your size. I think that's for a bigger boy, don't you think? Yeah. Come, let me show you that. Have a look at the smaller ones maybe. Yeah? Something small enough to fit. The Akan Dictionary. Okay, that's a good one. The Anansi book. Let me see. How much are the Anansi books? Anansi is 20 CDs. The Axioms of Kwame Nkrumah.
Oh, don't worry. And the concern is the concern.
I will let you choose.
And this one,
The dictionary is in a different genre. That's something else I will buy anyway. But choose an Nkrumah's book for me because I want you to do a bit of history research for me. Okay? Have a read. He made some recommendations. Have a look. And once you've looked at it, 20 CDs, the Anansi stories, Anansi and the Pot of Wisdom. Yeah? It is interesting. Like I said, you come to places and you select. Inshira, come have a look at some of You didn't know? Anansi is Spider-Man. The legend of the Spider-Man is actually based on these stories we tell. So the Spider-Man legend is a Ghanaian legend. Remember that. Remember that. Tell everybody. The Spider-Man legend is a Ghanaian legend. Okay. Yeah. Well, these are people saying hello and people asking about the books and wanting to know if you're having fun. So you answer that question. The question is, are you having fun?
Yeah.
Really?
We are definitely having lots of fun.
Definitely having loads of fun, right? There is a website. I will put the website and information out. I am hoping that we would support the center to get more information out there. You want those? See, pick one of these and select one of the books. I want people to see our art, but I also want people to see that we do write books and we have stories. Yeah? Come on, Facebook. If there's a second one, bring one for Nana, please. This one. The second one. No, put this one back and take the life story. You want to see what the life story?
Life story, two
Yeah.
of them.
Oh, but you have one, we take one. It's a book, a group book, isn't it? It's okay. When it falls, you sit back. Let it sit like this. There we go. There's only one, but we would like to. I mean, could you propose that? Morning, no. My baby,
Wait, me.
what's your deal? What can you? Yeah, sure. Wendy. I don't know Wendy.
Good morning.
I don't know Wendy. Make us over has a little bit history, Nana. But you can't grab it. Who would see? Find it here story. And I'm winning. I went here. Hey, I said more. That is my favorite of the whole colors. Put it right through. Yeah. Yeah. Take it to Uncle, let him fix it for you. Imagination and programming. Say that right again. Say that again. It was us. Look, actually, this is one of my recommends. This is the one I've chosen for us. This is the
You guys
one
should
Nana
definitely
chooses.
read the book because it's probably the
Yeah.
best book that you can probably get because it tells you a lot about.
Look at this proud Ghanaian boy and his flag. Yeah. Look at that.
Kevin, that's for me.
It's for all of you as a group. You share it as a group. Come on. Ghana. Look at you. Right. Let's see. So, Would you give us our bill, please? And I don't want to buy some bag. You factor on my money. If there's almost a bag, no more than
I love Ghana.
almost half. How much coffee will be used? That's my design, in fact.
Oh wow.
Can I get
Talk about
this?
that one later. I don't know. Wait, let's see. I don't know. I'm not speaking to you. I'm to apologize properly. You owe me a huge apology.
What's your bra?
So when you've apologized
Yeah.
properly,
What's
I'm
that?
actually
Where is
thinking about
70?
speaking to you. Until then, I don't feel like speaking to
Where
you.
is
What's
70?
this?
And we are
20.
15 and not 20. We are 20.
Hey.
How much are you
20,
15? No? Hey. Me there, me 10 and me 12. How much are 15? Shit. Me 15 and me who ya? Me who 20 now? Me 15. I said that pa. Me new.
So, 20, let me.
Wait. Let him do his mathematics. He adds it up. We don't pay, we collect it, and then we leg it for the car. Okay?
So who from
Yeah.
Hey, you can't see your books. Which books?
135.
Okay, let me see you. Tell me.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Oh, sorry, I did not. 2 storybooks and 2 fans for Junior. Let me see. Miss, which one? Anansi and the Food Pot. Anansi and the Pot of Wisdom. Which one? There is a big welcome for Uncle Ransford. I don't know. It's written, but I like the Anansi stories, you see. But I don't know. Which one do you prefer? Tell me which one you want, and I will get it for you. Oh, this book is actually written by one of my friends.
Which book?
This one.
This?
And you know who the resource person was for that book? Which book? This one. Ghana's Brown African Region, Story of an African Society. I don't know if he cited, but my dad was one of the reference people for that book. He worked with a
You
researcher.
guys should really then read this.
Right, so guys, this is my vested interest in that book right there. The author is a friend of mine. It's about my heritage and some of the brains behind the book, some of the resources, the information is actually provided by my dad. So come buy it, get it for your kids, learn the story, and support your local artists. Remember that. Support your local artists. Support people. Blessed, answer my question. Please answer my question. Which of the books do you want? Otherwise, I'm going to select Anansi and the Pot of Wisdom, Anansi and the Pot of Food, and I'm going to buy it, and I'm going to bill you. Both of them, Pot of Wisdom and Pot of Food. Okay.
So you add this one.
Add them all.
I don't
How incredible. When I walked in today, I did not expect to see that. But that's amazing.
It's not subscribed.
A story of an African society in the heart of the world. And those of you who were asking me a lot of questions about why I was doing that with, let me see. It's interesting. It's really interesting to see the finished product. It's very interesting to see the finished product.
Oh, wait, Victor.
Look at that.
You guys should read.
Oh, look at that. That's my dad right there. Dr. S.A. Manson, MP for Doma in the Second and Third Republic.
You guys
That
have
is
to
my
read.
father. One of the resource people was that, but I didn't actually realize he cited my dad. That's my dad. Wow. That is my dad. Dr. S.A. Manson, that's my dad.
That is
Yeah.
so
Isn't it funny?
You guys should really get the book. Definitely.
Well, now definitely you get the book.
I never knew.
Let me have a look at the 2 fans and see.
Which fans? All over here.
Right, guys, I need to actually go sit down and do addition and subtraction with the guys at the till. So I'm going to pass this to Nana, and I'm going to ask the kids to retell what they've learned outside. So take yourselves outside the shop for a few minutes, have a chat, and tell me what you've discovered, what you've learned. Hey. Alright, go back. Alright, so we're all here. And right now we're at the Kwame. As well.
Queen Elizabeth II.
Yeah. Alright, and also the Chinese president, I believe, Mao Zedong of Communist China.
We also learned that he was buried in 3 places, which were first in Guinea, second in his hometown, which was called Nkrofo, and then lastly here in the mausoleum just down there.
Behind those trees.
Yeah, behind those trees. Yeah.
Alright, so I need something.
Okay, so Kayla, what did you learn today?
So we learned today that next to Dr. Kwame's tomb is his wife's tomb, who died at the age of 75, and Dr. Kwame died at the age of 63 from cancer.
Prostate cancer. Why are you laughing?
It's not funny.
That's a very serious thing, you know.
Tell them what it is.
Do you know what prostate cancer is?
No.
Right.
Abuna, what did you learn?
How do I say this in the cleanest way possible? All you who don't know what prostate cancer is, it's cancer in your willy. So, yeah. Alright, so what you guys?
Abuna, what did you learn today?
I learned that. Wait, said everything.
Alright, come on, there's something. Alright, what about that mango tree?
Oh
You
yeah, I
planted
know.
that
No,
mango
no, no,
tree.
no. His wife wanted to be buried next to him because she was originally in Egypt. So
Who's
before she
this
died,
for?
she requested to be buried next
Who's
to
that
her husband.
Open that, louder.
Also,
I can barely hear you, and I'm right next to you. Come on.
I can hear myself.
Yeah, but that's you. They can't hear you.
How do you know?
Abs-
And
I'm
also,
right next to you.
next to the mausoleum was a mango tree was made by Nelson Mandela, who is the former South Africa president.
Which is over there, just if you walk to your left, guys. So, yeah.
Awesome. And also there is also down there, if you can see that golden statue, just about
No, you don't need to
100
do that.
yards away.
Just
Yeah,
turn
yeah,
it
it's
around.
okay. You can just speak about
Yeah.
it. Right.
That's where Kwame Nkrumah declared independence on the eve of March the 6th.
Alright. Can you name the big six? Alright. Can we all name the big six who helped in independence?
Yeah.
Alright. So we all just do this as some kind of group effort. Alright. So, can you name one?
Oh,
The big
no.
six.
Someone give me one.
No.
Alright. Alright, the ones that got this. Alright. So, who's the man who came here to visit? Alright.
I mean,
Alright, that's one. Alright, so there's one of the ancestors of the current president, Akufo-Addo,
Yeah.
Senior.
Edward Akufo-Addo, yeah.
Okay, so there's 3, Dr. Dankwa. 4, Dr. Foriata.